Who was the richest person in history? Was it a tech billionaire from Silicon Valley or an oil tycoon from the last century? The answer might surprise you. It wasn't Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, or John D. Rockefeller. The richest person to ever live was a 14th century African king named Mansa Musa. His wealth was so immense, so mind-bogglingly vast, that modern economists and historians struggle to even put a number on it. Some estimates try to peg it around $400 billion in today's money. But many believe it was simply immeasurable, far beyond anything we can comprehend today. So, how did one man accumulate such an astonishing fortune? Mansa Musa was the 10th Mansa, or emperor, of the Mali Empire in West Africa. At its peak, his empire was a global powerhouse, stretching across thousands of miles. Its incredible wealth came from one primary source: gold. The Mali Empire controlled some of the most productive gold mines the world has ever known. It's estimated that during Mansa Musa's reign, Mali was responsible for producing nearly half of all the gold in the Old World. At a time when gold was the ultimate measure of wealth and power, Mansa Musa was sitting on a practically infinite supply. Besides gold, the empire also had a monopoly on another precious commodity: salt. In the medieval world, salt was as valuable as gold, used for preserving food and essential for life. Controlling both of these resources gave Mansa Musa a level of economic power that no one has rivaled since. While he was known in his region, Mansa Musa burst onto the world stage in 1324 when he undertook the Hajj, the traditional Islamic pilgrimage to Mecca. But this was no ordinary journey. This was a procession of unimaginable opulence, a spectacle that would become the stuff of legend. He didn't travel alone. He led a caravan that stretched as far as the eye could see. Accounts say it included 60,000 men, from soldiers and officials to entertainers and servants, and accompanying them were thousands of camels, each one loaded down with hundreds of pounds of pure, glittering gold. As his caravan traveled through North Africa and the Middle East, Mansa Musa's generosity became as famous as his wealth. He wasn't just hoarding his gold, he was giving it away. When his procession arrived in Cairo, Egypt, he spent and donated so much gold that he single-handedly disrupted the city's entire economy. He gave gold to the poor, to merchants, to the sultan, to anyone he met. The sudden, massive influx of gold caused its value to plummet, triggering runaway inflation that took the region over a decade to recover from. Imagine being so rich that your generosity could break the economy of a major city for 12 years. That was the power of Mansa Musa. This journey put the Mali Empire and its fabulously wealthy king on the map for the entire known world. European cartographers began drawing maps that showed Mansa Musa sitting on a golden throne, holding a golden scepter and a massive gold nugget. But Mansa Musa's story isn't just about staggering wealth and lavish spending. He was a devout Muslim and a visionary leader who understood that true legacy is built on more than just gold. He was a patron of the arts, education, and architecture. After his return from Mecca, he was inspired to transform his kingdom into a global center of culture and learning. He brought back with him the most brilliant scholars, architects, and artists from across the Islamic world. He used his vast resources to fund an ambitious building program. Mosques, universities, and libraries began to spring up across the empire, especially in the legendary city of Timbuktu. Under his patronage, Timbuktu flourished, becoming one of the most important intellectual and spiritual capitals in the world. The Sanka University, which he greatly expanded, housed the largest collection of books in Africa since the Library of Alexandria, and drew students and scholars from all corners of the globe. He turned his wealth into a lasting cultural and intellectual inheritance for his people and for the world. So, when we talk about the richest person in history, the conversation has to start and end with Mansa Musa. His wealth was not just in gold, but in his vision for his empire. He demonstrated that true power lies not in hoarding riches, but in using them to build, to educate, and to create a legacy that outlasts even the most incredible fortune. His story is a powerful reminder that history is full of amazing figures whose achievements rival or even surpass those we hear about every day. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about the incredible life of Mansa Musa, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more fascinating stories from history. See you in the next video.